Hi, welcome to BUAN 605. This is your crash course in statistics in preparation for the MBA program. We've got a lot to cover this semester, and I'm here to help you. My name is Stephanie Kelly. You're welcome to call me Dr. K or Dr. Kelly, whichever you're most comfortable with. My background is in communication, but I focused on measurement and modeling in my degree, which means that I use a ton of statistics every day in my research. And what we're going to cover in this class is some of the most fun stuff for me to talk about. I hope you enjoy it too. I know that statistics and math aren't everybody's favorite subject, so I want to assure you that I am here to support you throughout this entire journey. Never hesitate to reach out to me. No question is too small. Let's go over a few things that you need to be aware of that may be unique to this course. Your final grade in this course is going to be based off of a midterm, a final, weekly quizzes, and weekly homeworks. The nature of homework in this class may be a little different than what you're used to, especially if this is your first semester of graduate school. In your weekly folders of Blackboard, you'll see a folder for each week of the class. Each folder has a lecture to accompany the chapter that we're covering that week. The best method to success is to read the chapter and then watch this video, which tries to clarify the most important concepts. Below the lecture, you'll see your homework assignment. These are the problems I would like for you to work. But instead of actually submitting your homework, all you need to do is submit an attestation that says, hey, I completed the homework and I understood it. Or I tried to complete the homework, but I got stuck. And tell me where you got stuck and what your thought process was, or share a screenshot. These attestations are going to go on a discussion board. I'll be checking the discussion board at the end of every week so that I can see if anybody had problems with the homework. And if so, I'll be replying, posting videos, and answering questions directly on that discussion board so that we can all benefit from the information together. In addition to knowing about the weekly folder, there are two things in Blackboard that I want you to be especially aware of. The first is that every time you log into Blackboard, you're going to land on the announcements page. This is going to be my primary way of keeping in touch with you. So please check Blackboard announcements at least once a day. As an incentive, anytime I have an extra credit opportunity, I'll post it to Blackboard announcements and it will appear there for 48 hours. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is at the bottom of the week 1 folder. Here you have a link and instructions for connecting to the Campus VPN so that you can use SPSS, which is statistics software we're going to be using in this class. We'll also be using Excel in this class. Here you have a link to download PHStat, which is an add-on to Excel that comes with your textbook. Here's something I want you to be especially aware of. PHStat is a great tool, and your textbook does a nice job of showing you how to use it. However, I will not be expecting anyone to use it, and I will not use it in any of my instructional videos, because once the class is over, so does your access to PHStat. I'm instead going to be showing you how to use the things that you'll still have access to do in Excel after this course is over. So if you want to use PHStat, you are welcome to, and I've included the link, but you do not need to download it. Back to the syllabus. All due dates except your final exam in this class are on Sunday. The homework that goes with a chapter is due on the Sunday that we are introduced to the chapter, but the weekly quiz that's associated with that chapter is not due until the following Sunday. That way, if anyone is struggling with the homework, you have a chance to get help before you have to take the quiz. Now, a few of you might be thinking, wait a minute, so you don't need to see our weekly homework because we're graduate students, but you do need the quizzes every week? Isn't that contradictory? And if that's how it sounds, let me explain. I do trust you to do the homework because you are graduate students. However, I have found over the years that one of the biggest barriers to student success in statistics or mathematics courses, when you do problems out of the book, is that the book uses slightly different wording than your professor is naturally going to do whenever they give you an exam. The quizzes are written in my exact words. That way, every week you have a 5-point practice answering these questions in the same language as the lecture and as you will see in the midterm and the final, so that whenever you get into those exams, which, let's be real, exams are a little stressful, the wording is not going to stress you out. You know what to expect. Just to give you an idea of what these quizzes are going to be like. They're going to be a maximum of 5 questions, always multiple choice, multiple answer, or true false. They're open book, open note, and you have an hour to complete any of the 5 questions. In addition, you're going to get 2 attempts on every quiz. Your final score will be an average of your first and second attempt if you do use a second attempt, so always try your best. Quizzes are set up such that after you complete an attempt, you're shown which questions were answered incorrectly. The answers to all the questions won't release until the due date has passed. The only other thing that I think you need to know unique to this class is my rule on communication. And my rule is that every student should receive an answer to email within at least 12 hours. If you ever go more than 12 hours without hearing a response to me via email, I promise you it was lost to cyberspace. I would have responded by then if I'd seen it. So please, anytime you get stuck, email me immediately. I'm here to help you, and I look forward to working with you all semester.